Greetings to all you curious cats out there. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, your host for the day, Parthasarathi Singh, and I'm here to bring you the latest and greatest from the world of biology and the life sciences in this episode of the TBS News Digest. So, without further ado, let's get started. In our first news item, we have scientists who have opened the quote-unquote Pandora's box of small RNAs as put by Dr. Tong Xiao from the University of Nevada. Pandora, which stands for Panoramic RNA Display and Overcoming RNA Modification Aborted Sequencing, is a new RNA sequencing technique, and no, it's not the Pandora from the James Cameron Avatar movies. Small RNAs become chemically modified, which serves as an invisibility cloak that helps them escape traditional RNA sequencing method. Well, Pandora unmasks these RNA molecules by a stepwise enzymatic treatment, making them available to traditional RNA sequencing methods and opening up new avenues in RNA sequencing. In our next item, we have UK scientists who have discovered a rare genetic disorder in kids that delays brain development. The culprit was found to be changes in a gene called Port Protein Complex 1 or COPP1. The team used tadpoles to mimic the human gene variant and found that polymorphs had smaller brains and developed cataracts just like the human counterparts. This helped to successfully pin the cause of the disease on the gene. Next, we have an interesting discovery from the Ecology and Evolution Unit at IISc Japan about the origins of the venomous gland. It was found that the venomous and salivary glands are evolutionary homologs of each other. Furthermore, a metavenom network, which is responsible for the production of venom, was found in mammalian and avian species, so it will not surprise anyone if under the right evolutionary conditions, more species spring up with venom production in these two phyla. In another fascinating news from IISc Bangalore, artificial enzyme which mimics glutathione peroxidase was developed. This enzyme reduces oxidative stress levels in the host cell and helps in blocking the replication of HIV. For our last news item, we have something so bizarre it will seem like something straight out of an eldritch horror movie. In a first in medical history, an Iraqi infant has been born with 3 penises. This condition is called tryphallia. After being examined and determined that only 1 penis was functional, the additional 2 were surgically removed by an expert team of doctors. Now, diphallia, the condition of having 2 penises, is more common and it affects 1 in every 6 million males. That's all for this week, and I sign off. We'll see you next week with more exciting news, innovation, and research on the TBS News Digest.